Ah, fun.
And I really like, God damn it, these are perfect, because I do at some point want to actually make...
All right, I am now live.
Yeah, I want to make proper, orc infantry at some point that actually represents my shooter boys. Also, I'm very happy. The project I backed hit its stretch goal for all of its damaged parts.
Oh, cool.
I think I sent you a picture of it.
You probably did.
I did not actually. Hold on.
How could you?
Because I don't think it's come up in conversation. I've definitely looked at this image and gushed about it, but this is the project that's now going. It's from, I think it's like Dark Fantasy Village or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a steam fort. Hang on.
Ooh, that does look cool.
Where's Dark Fantasy Mills? So yeah, they did. Actually, I'm gonna have a gander at this real quick. Yeah, so they have this one and a bipedal walker that I'll probably do some nonsense with. But their stretch goals were, if we made it to 3,000, they would basically do battle damaged versions of all the armor pieces, because all of those armor plates, so the tower pieces, the front plate and the side plate, those are all interchangeable. Those just click on and off. And they're doing battle damaged versions of those. Well, you know what the hell I'm going to do with them. I'm going to slap some extra plate on them. I'm going to put some orky glyphs. I'm going to call it a day. I have a fun idea to go and get the bits. Either find a legitimate box or find the STLs and print out the Mech Boys Workshop terrain piece that went into Legends this edition and build that into my Stompa.
I'm gonna put my helmet on this time.
All right, everybody ready? Because we're going into Ice Trap.
All right, let's do this.
That is the Mobian Steel mission. It is on public too, so we will have one rando.
Oh no!
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Over dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even have to debate about it. The project was funded when I backed it. Like, it was at 600% funded when I backed it myself.
It's not fair. You can pet the doggo.
I would play this class solely if that was the only reason.
Arbides is bad for some reason. I don't care. I get a doggo. End of discussion.
It's just that, nope, watch this. Like, have you ever played a class and been solely underwhelmed? Nope. Anyway, watch this. It starts to be, it's just the Black Betty starts playing, it's me petting the dog and then rampaging through a bunch of heretics.
What do you mean you're not a power gamer? I get to pet the doggo. Shut the fuck up. Your argument's invalid.
Oh, this is a different spread. Oh my.
myself can grow bored.
I almost shot him out of reflex.
I also almost shot him out of reflex. I am above the law.
I can see we'll get along just famously. Don't you agree?
It's like somehow the Arbites is not a good class. It's like, why do you play this? It's not even good. I get to make Judge Dredd jokes, and I get to pet the doggo. Your argument's invalid.
I could be Judge Dredd.
And I get to do shitty Batman impressions.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I could be Judge Dredd, Batman, and get my own dog. Why wouldn't I play the RPDs?
To be.
Something big spawned.
Oh, something real big spawned.
Good. Good boy.
Yeah, the only problem with this rot, we're in a Plague Ogie.
Let him come.
Uh-oh.
You dead? Dead.
I took flight, and I'm pretty sure my pants went from black to brown real fucking quick. Because I realized I had my back to a freaking cliff.
Oh, you know, I pinned myself in a corner on purpose. Screw that.
Blessed Omnissiah, may we one
Hadron.
day claim this majestic work.
You know what is still probably the cheekiest, Oh, wait a minute.
Eh?
I think I heard...
I think it's inside. Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
It's above the stairwell on me. Oh, wait.
Oh, we've also now we've got our random fourth. Yeah, no, Kerm has these freaking memorized.
Excellent. Do keep up.
I hardly start to narrow it down, and then it's just popped.
happened to your training?
God, freaking the reload speed on the bolt pistol while you have ammo in it is just freaking nuts. It's just whoop.
I believe you mean the synchronisters.
It's like reloading an MP5. You just kind of slap it back together and off it goes.
I think this one's more accurate.
Oh yeah, shovel feel good.
Whoops. I meant to dodge at the last second. I did not dodge. I just kind of stood there.
Do it again and strive for adequacy.
What's that? Oh right, we gotta do the follow the charge.
I never actually put together that that's what we were doing here.
Yeah, you follow the charge as it goes around the system.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There
All
we
right.
Initializing.
At least I think it is. Two shots on the Ranger. God, it feels good. One if it's a bolt gun. Okay.
Good boy.
But yeah, we follow it, and if the fuse pops out, we override it.
Oh, I see.
I think it just goes. I think it just winds back and forth. Oh no, it's on the far end. Ah, okay. I was talking out of my ass.
Where is he?
Oh god, that's a Ranger. Nope, nope, back. Nope. Damn it, you fucking twats. I had enough time to register there was a Ranger, and I was already scrounging it up in melee.
You can't beat me. I have a dog.
Start again.
it was super funny. I heard one of the pox hounds behind me getting ready to charge me. I turn around and the dog has it pinned to the floor already. It's good boy.
All right. So it looks like this is sweeping left to right. Got it. Yeah, so if you get the cell before the system crashes, you get to just keep going.
Oh.
And it minimizes. So yeah, it'll start on the left or right, and you follow it across. If the fuse pops, you reset the fuse. Otherwise, you have to do the whole shutdown reset.
I see. I think I've just been playing with people who knew what they were doing every time I've been here because I've never actually put together how this room worked. They usually just run around and kill stuff.
Kazakin double tap, right?
Give him the Arbites double tap. That didn't sound healthy.
Oh yeah, this is where we take the we have to take the train.
Sorry, hold on, I'm being cheeky. Fun fact, this shotgun has punch through.
No, you son of a bitch. Hey. Wait. Oh. Well, that could have gone very nasty. Oi,
What?
fourth guy, do you want to realize that I'm on the fucking ground bleeding out over here?
Just like Pandora 9, ain't it?
Is that...
I have my
he's
knees.
dead. He's just jiggling in the corner, okay.
Might just be a bot.
No, it's a mutie.
Oh, I thought you meant the...
Yeah, no, the mutie at the top, like at the top of the stairs there, was just jiggling.
I find it concerning.
Yeah, I
Like,
came down. And he was just sitting on the wall. I was like, I gotta kill this before going to revive.
I quite agree. Some unscrupulous bounder must have sold him its location.
Someone like you, perhaps.
Is your dog friendly? No. Okay then, I've said.
I just love the joke. It's like, I thought you said your dog was friendly. I did. That's not my dog.
Ooh, target-rich environment. Gimme.
Best foot forward.
Pop you, pop you, pop you, pop you. Fuck you. Poke your head out. Emperor found you, bitch.
Yoink.
All I want is just like a ×2 optic on my frickin' bolt pistol. Ooh, grenades. A couple more cracks wouldn't be the worst thing. Do it again. Ooh,
Behind.
Nice.
got him. God, them 180s feel great. Okay, I take it back because I've been paying attention. No. I get it. The marksman focus might actually be pretty powerful.
Yeah, and if you're aiming down sight, so the point is that while you're aiming down sight, it will counterbalance. Or while you're sitting still, it counterbalances not shooting anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it evens you out and keeps you where you are.
My other question is if I'm going along and I score one of the conditions to not lose stacks, would I then build stacks?
No.
No.
From what I could tell, you gain stacks by getting the weak spot kills. But if you're not moving, you don't lose stacks. Anyway.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out how to make use of that keystone. Where is it? I hear it. I hear whispering, and I don't think it's the game because it's a very particular whisper. God, we keep breaking these things, and the heretics just keep making more of them. Big guy.
It's like finger paintings for your grandfather.
That is one bit about this game I am curious if they're gonna drop any lore on is why haven't we seen any of the other chaos cultists?
Probably they just don't want to, it's one of those things where they wouldn't get along, they would destroy each other. Ooh, another one.
How much more lead do you want to throw to the wall?
I think you take it. There's too much joy in your work.
Contentment, not joy.
Always nice to find your calling in life, I suppose.
There is nothing finer.
The diagnostic hymnal shows an error somewhere above you. Investigate.
There's 7 more dudes in a row.
I am gonna have to try out the other voices at some point.
I think the Fatalist is still going to be my favorite, if I even bother to get the RBDs.
Yeah, I'm curious about the Fatalism.
Because it's very much it's not, I know it's not perfect, but I still follow it because it's better than nothing. I'm sorry, that is the single most optimistic person.
Hey, Rai, step forward a little bit. There we go.
Oh my god,
For
really?
whatever reason, it wasn't.
Yeah, you can step up to it.
Messiah, a great service system.
Also, content ship has appeared.
Hey, content. Yeah, horde mode, let's go. It'll also be my birthday.
Why, I expected better.
Well, happy early birthday on that.
Thank you.
As much as usually our friend group loathes hearing that phrase.
But readily rectified.
Why would I not celebrate the best day of the world when I came into it? You're all welcome.
That's the difference. The rest of us don't share that sentiment for our own.
Praise the Omnissiah. Varnets.
Where's my dog? Oh, there he is.
Aquarium.
Yeah.
Probably eating some heretic spleen.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just reacted on pure reflex. I heard trapper noises and just immediately spun and sidestepped. Thank you. Yeah, Ship, we're currently taking the good boy out for walkies.
Walkies and purgies.
Yeah. Fun fact for a little bit of lore, he's named after my childhood dog.
Lots of big bags.
I think... Yeah. Screw it, might as well.
Yes. I'm using a bolt pistol. I fucking need it.
Must call forth Novian steel.
These shotguns look like they would have ammo problems, but they really don't. Because they have the same thing as the bolt pistol. They punch through like 5 or 6 groups at a time. Aren't you worried about running out of ammo? Not really.
Alright, rock and roll, buttercups.
I'll funnel them into a tight area and then just hit them all at once.
Vindicate. You heard me.
Yeah. I'm also enjoying some pork chops that I made, where I did my own seasoning rub for them for the first time ever. I said my own. It wasn't my own mix, but it was, I used a rub for the first time.
You keep coming, I'll keep pumping heads.
Boop.
Can't miss, won't miss.
You can't pop that head. That one's on our side. I saw that.
What do you mean?
Just shot poor Kerm in the back of the head.
No, shoot the dude through Kerm.
Sure. That'll hold up in the commissariat. Actually, it probably would.
Wipe me off as a heretic.
Look, the zealot said something about blood, and I don't think it was for the God Emperor, so I took divisive action.
Oh. Got it.
I actually just recently watched a video on commissars by Isander and Coda.
And?
So the thing is that, yeah, while commissars have permission to do that, most of them hate it.
Yeah, it's very much of a... it's one of those memes that got perpetuated. It's like, oh, commissar, oh, you're thinking about leaving the battlefield? Execution. It's like, no, that is a last-ditch effort.
Yeah, and they'll usually call for like strategic retreats and stuff long before it gets to that point.
Yeah, like, I don't even think Yarick had that kind of problem. Like, yeah, he was a strict bastard, but he also could see the writing on the wall a lot better when it came to Armageddon.
Yarick was such a badass. Space Marines respected him.
Yeah. Let's not gloss over the fact that specifically a Black Templar chaplain respected him.
When a Black Templar chaplain shuts up when you start talking, you're doing something right.
Yeah, like, let's point out, that is three, like, it's like, oh, Space Marines respect him. Yeah, Space Marines respect other guards, but no, 3 orders of magnitude higher. A Space Marine for the Black Templars, that is a chaplain. That is like, the only way you get higher is a custodian gives you a nod.
Which, to be fair, they might.
I really hope it turns out that Yarick's not actually dead. I still, like, would be sad about that. I know I know it's a distinct possibility, even by main character energy and 40k standards. It's a fucking stretch that he's still alive.
Yeah. It is also worth mentioning, though, back to the commissars real quick. They are also usually, like, exemplars of martial prowess. They're not, like, just sitting from the back spouting bullshit. They are, like, legitimate badasses themselves.
Unless you're one... Oh, God, is it Caiaphas Cain?
You see, you would think so. But that's the thing is that he actively undersells himself at every opportunity. Like, I want to remind you, he bested a World Eater in single combat.
Yeah. He just doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, and he's a coward. By his own admission. But goddamn if he isn't efficient.
He's kind of just he's like, look, I made it to Commissar. I did my shit. I want to go sit on my paradise world now. Okay, thanks.
I want to go sit on my paradise world with my Inquisitor honey. Thank you. And the thing is, it didn't happen just one time.
No, it's happened like like double digits at this point. That's why the memes exist for him.
Well, no, the specifically beating a Chaos Space Marine in melee combat. It happened twice. He did it with just a chainsword. Now, to be fair, nobody's quite as much of a hard ass as Yarrick about it.
Yeah.
Gets his arm torn off, takes the guy's head clean off, rips his arm off with his chainsword, holds it above his head, just screams to all the other orcs, like for like, what are you willing to give me? Not can you kill me? It's like, fucking come and get me. What you got for trade?
To be fair, because Yarrick did that, it was very much of he inadvertently abided by the orcs' way of logic.
Yep. And the orcs just think that he's that things work for him, so they do.
He came up, he killed the boss, he's the boss now, that's how this works. But he ain't even green. Do you want to tell him that?
Yeah,
No,
basically.
I didn't think so.
Got kidnapped by Gazgul, overthrew the entire ship, and went to detonate the ship that they were on in the middle of the orc fleet to wipe out all the orcs. They stopped him, and when he woke up, Gazgul had all of his equipment returned. All of his equipment returned, his augmetics back in, so like his eye, the mechanical arm, his uniform pressed and perfect. Gave him a ship and said, go.
Prepare, get Armageddon together. Why are you letting me go? Good enemies are hard to find.
Let me guide you in the act of penance.
Literally, he is a beast and a menace, but he does have honor. Somehow.
I think he just didn't have the he didn't have the means to contain Yarrick, so he just let him go. This is like, I ripped off his I took away his arm, took away one of his eyes, threw him in his underwear in a hole, and he created a slave revolt and nearly blew up my entire fleet. I can't deal with this right now.
I also do think Gaz did just let him go. Like, look, if I it is a very simple line of logic. I let him go back to Armageddon. He's going to rally Armageddon for a big fight, and that's what all the boys want.
Uh-oh, I have lost control. I'm munching on pork chops in between missions. And, first of all, it came out really, really good. One of them's, has Cajun chicken rub on it. The other one has, the cowboy seasoning or something like that. I haven't tried that one yet. But, the plate is like just the right height to get underneath my keys, and it popped up my control keys. Oh no, I have lost control.
Now I will be. The thing is especially because the fourth war for Armageddon's already happened. Like that was one of the campaign books for 10th. Like that has already in canon come and gone. And it was oops all world eaters. No Gaz, no Yarrick, none of that. Though by that logic, if Yarrick is still alive, then if they're gonna do another war on Armageddon, it should be the orcs, because it's been alternating orcs and world eaters back and forth. Or if they want to do something funny and cool, it's going to be both of them World Eaters are gonna come with enough firepower to actually take Armageddon, and Gazgul shows up and goes, "Where's Yorick?" and takes it after Angron, and Yorick shows up to help defend Armageddon one more time, and they fight side by side. And it's like, we don't have to like each other, but we both like this planet.
Yeah, and like it's one thing.
Get the red kit. Mainly because I want to see Gazgul come back as a literal demon Primarch level threat. Yes, I want a bigger Gazgul. What of it? Oh, I did not. Oh well.
Fuck it.
But yes, I want a bigger Gazgul because it doesn't always feel. There's a couple things with orcs I wish they would touch up. But again, point to a faction and find somebody in there that also doesn't have a small Christmas wish list on that regard.
Cries in Dread Talon.
I'd like to thank you for providing.
Yep, we've been over Dread Talon. That was actually yes. I was like, yes, that's the first thing that would come to mind, honestly, because I do think it's a gross injustice.
The worst part is that Dread Talon itself doesn't get nerfed. It's other things get nerfed, and they affect Dread Talons. They're just like, okay, so you're gonna give us a buff, right? And then it's like, oh, they forgot we're here. Well, fine.
Yeah, like those last data slate, they're like, yeah, we're gonna do some internal balancing in that. That's like,
Since we lost control of the outlaws,
Speed Freak's got a small bump. Like, and I could see, I definitely see a list that could do some work with Speed Freaks now. But, I don't think they did anything to Dread Talon.
Not directly, but they made some key units cheaper.
That's fine in that, but that doesn't fix the mechanical issues of your auras and that being such weirdly disaligned for what you want to do. But part of the problem is there's not enough freaking people playing Dread Talons, despite how many people are big Night Lord fans, as one of the more popular Chaos Legions. But there's not enough people playing the detachment to show that there's a problem.
So the funniest thing to me is that the Night Lords fan base are some of the nicest people.
Your favorite faction is the dude who will skin 3 people and use them as a fucking pair of underwear.
Skin.
Yeah.
Is that a Titan over that cliff? Or is that just a city?
Okay, now I need to look.
Now you've got me. That's a hive city. I'm pretty.
Your emperor does not.
Because it just looks at a weird angle.
Not as the crown.
Yeah, it's a hive city. Because
Yeah.
we're out in the wastelands.
pay grade that one.
Also, I hear his skull already.
Yeah, I think looking at some of the things aside from the mechanical stuff, I'd like to see more I'd like to see more named characters for orcs. I do not.
Well, so I think in that particular case, orcs and Night Lords actually have the same issue.
Which is
Their characters don't usually survive their stories.
yes, you are partially correct. Because apparently I found out today, just the other day, that apparently there is a named Gorkanaut called Big Zap.
I wasn't paying
And it's
attention. Dude was about to run up and punch me in the face. My dog just took him down.
Yeah.
All right, good boy.
But yeah, apparently there's a named Gorkanaut / Morkanaut that is, or it might even be a Stompa that's just called Big Zap. And it's okay, where the fuck is he at?
Yeah, well, it's like when you look at the Night Lords, most famous people, I mean, obviously Conrad Kurz is dead. It's like a major thing. I still stand by the idea that he's could actually just be
indisposed.
I think he's Tyberos.
Yeah, and then what up? Okay, going down what Night Lord?
Talos is the prophet. He's the main character of the Night Lords trilogy. Spoiler alert, click away now if you don't want to hear this answer. They all die by the end. It has like a big last stand at the end where he releases his slaves, which are the other main characters, and I love how everybody else has jumped down, but the dogs are just up there having a blast. It's like a ball pit for them.
Yeah, and then
then you have Iago Sevitarian. We actually don't know what happened to him. Theoretically, he died somewhere.
Isn't he he's not the painted count, is he?
No, the painted count was a bitch.
I'm aware, but he's a bitch that's still technically alive.
Yeah. No, Sevatar...
Getting orally violated by his sword.
More than likely.
No, that's not more than likely. That's literally how his last scene ends.
Yeah. Sevatar...
You think him complicit?
In something?
Disappeared at some point during the heresy. And, like, it's mentioned that he's dead, but it's mentioned to Conrad Kurz that he's dead after Conrad Kurz is like, hey, somebody fetch me Sevatar. And they're like, Sevatar died. He's like, what? When? It's like, on this planet. And he just kind of smiles and go, yes, he's dead. It's like, well, that's shady as fuck.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Starts laughing in frickin' Alpha Legion.
Well, because the thing is that Kurz could saw whenever somebody was going to die, so he actually knew when Sevatar was supposed to die, and specifically never told him. It was like this whole deal that they had, and
I will let you look, but you're not allowed. But you're not allowed to.
Oh, it's not letting him. He has no choice. It's automatic.
Jeez, double mutants.
Double tap. Yeah, so like he knew when Sevatar was supposed to die, and he just kind of smiles, just like, yes, that place. Like, oh yeah, he died on this particular world, and he's like, what? No? Oh right, yes. Yeah, it's very cheeky, like, yes, of course he's dead, wink wink. Never actually confirmed, there's no body, so.
And we know how that goes in the Warhammer universe.
Yeah, Sevatar is such a cool character. Like, he basically looks Fatalist Batman in the face and tells him to go fuck himself on a daily basis and doesn't get skinned alive for it. Because Kurz finds him cheeky.
He's like, I like you. You get skinned last.
Yeah, it's like, you're willing to give me shit back. I like you.
I mean, granted, something Gilliman would almost literally kill for.
Yeah, for real though.
It's like, can I have one person in this world who does not worship me as a god?
I see you're at full control. Allow me to arrange a proper greeting.
But the Sevatar is such a cool character too, because he's actually has latent psyker abilities, but hates the idea of being a psyker so much that he repressed it, and he repressed it so hard that it started to just passively improve his physical characteristics. Like, he denied he was a psyker so hard that it actually made him stronger, because he started just passive or subconsciously bolstering his physical body.
It'll be a dark day in hell before I'm in the same plane as those freaking book nerds in the Thousand Suns.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, this is the same guy that can also see the future. Eventually, he kind of comes to terms with it. Talos has it much worse, though, because his future sight actively cripples him. He's about ready to drop onto a planet and start fighting, and immediately goes into a coma and starts muttering gibberish. And his gene seed is slowly killing him. Don't play in that. You don't know where that's been.
Every gunner in a Toma.
Yeah.
I see bullseyes.
Okay, so I see the trade-off between the two shotguns. One has a super wide flat spread. The other has longer range and punch through. More punch through, I should say.
That's not what I'm saying.
I think I just got a full 30 seconds on executioner stance there.
Nice. Wait until you get the thing that increases it based on the number of kills you get.
That's what I just did. Every kill gives a extra 5 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, no, and I held it for 30 seconds doing that.
My strike seems to have been blowing chunks out of it for months. Thought you might care a little. Refinery's waiting. Should be a straight shot from here.
Glad I softened them up for you, Kerm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
He's DCing, he's walking into a wall.
Oh. Okay, it's... What error did you get?
This is out of memory.
Did you get a memory leak?
I think I did.
That's not good.
That's
Did you stream?
stream is also frozen. Well, the video playback section, I heard myself again, so audio isn't.
Yeah. Well, if he's in a memory leak, audio doesn't take that much to transmit.
That is no.
They are free, and that is all they require. Yeah, I can also be turned around and eaten by a fucking plague beast tomorrow. I'll start triple tapping so you stop taking my special kills.
Yeah, because
I got 2 rounds in. I hear freaking Kerm lets out a single blast and 3 kill messages pop up. It's like, motherfucker.
So that's why I use the Hellbore.
I'm firing angry Red Bull.
Nope,
I'm firing fucking pint-sized Red Bull cans.
You have the pistol variant, right? I have the bigger brother right now.
I'm currently using the pistol, yeah. Because I don't have the I do not have a 300 plus bolt gun.
Oop.
To be fair, it does its job very well. Has any ammo? Because I have dumped a lot of bullets.
There we go. Back online.
I mean, your stream didn't drop, thankfully.
Leg open.
Oh, that's not good. Hey. Gotta thin the idiots trying to stop us from killing this thing. Shut the fuck up. Death to the false emperor. Shut up.
It's like,
Sit down.
it's like, oh, you're out of memory. So there's no way I'm out of memory. I have 32 gigs of RAM, and I have 2 terabytes of free space on my computer.
Yeah, no, out of memory is typically a memory leak.
Which is weird for it to be happening so fast. It's only been 2 missions?
Oh, hey, Martyr Skull.
I forget, how do we do this one?
Match the symbols on the door.
Since we lost control of the
There's that one. Yep.
production has gone through the roof.
I made it back in, boys. Let's go.
I'll take it as a personal favor if you go in there and
Grab your Martyr Skull.
He's still unloading.
Hang on, I'm gonna stay right here on the off chance he snaps to one of us.
expect anything to change.
Because I don't know who. It's gonna be whoever's host of the lobby, and I don't know who's host right now.
Just trying to keep some line on Musset, but he's kind of far.
If he's not paying attention to the rest of the team stopping, that's on him. Oh wait, isn't he in Arbides?
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Because I do not think he cares.
He's coming back.
Out of memory. God damn it.
All right. All right. Might have to do a whole computer reset.
All right, anybody in chat, please hold. We'll be right back after these unsponsored messages from the void.